y'all. Welcome to another episode of the DC Pharma Show. You know me, DC Pharma. Got my co-host with me, Big Worm.
What's going on, Farm?
And we also, lately we've been introducing, excuse me for being busy, but lately we've been introducing Stoner 202 on IG.
What up?
He's going to be hanging with us every once in a while on every Monday nights. So, I don't know, with that being said, how was your weekend?
I had a great weekend. Weather's been nice. Weather was beautiful today. Went out to Garfield Park, walked around, man. Jungle gyms have come a long way. This jungle gym looked like a spider web, like a netting, like you could create. It was awesome over there, man. I was like,
Garfield Park.
Yeah, Garfield Park. It was a nice day out there today in DC.
That was a nice day today, Kurt. And the heat is coming.
Hey,
the heat is finally coming.
It's here.
So all y'all that been asking for it, guess what? Come tomorrow is here, and it look like it's gonna be here to stay.
You know what you're gonna hear, right? It's too hot.
It's too hot.
But this.
But I don't mind the heat. Look, another thing, man, I'm a tropical dude, man. I don't mind the heat.
Yep.
It's that humidity that kick your ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that humidity will just stomp on you, man. How about you, Stone? How was your weekend? I know you be popping in and out these pop-ups, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I be chilling, man. I be moving. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, I was chill, man. I ain't do nothing. I didn't do too much. Popped in, popped out.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Me personally, getting closer and closer to the finish line with my hybrid greenhouse. Right now, I'm waiting on the mini split AC. About to order the grassroot pots as well.
Bonds will be here Wednesday.
The grassroot. What you want, the beds or the pots?
Yeah, no, I went with the beds. I put in for the custom order.
Okay.
3 foot by 7 foot. So I got 2 3 foot by 7 foots coming from them.
Cool.
They were awesome.
I like the customer. I like the fact that they could customize to whatever size room you planning on growing at, man. Because first of all, the importance of bed is the mass of soil that you could, the mass of living soil. Let me say that again: of living soil that you could have in the space, in the area or closet, whatever have you, wherever you're growing at. But it's important, like Josh was saying, says all the time, to look at it like if you have a fish tank.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a 10-gallon fish tank, you got to be on it more so than having a 300-gallon fish tank. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah, you got to look at it in that kind of way. And the fact that you could customize, like you said, what was it? 3 by what?
3 foot by 7 foot.
By 7 foot. They don't make that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that means that you could use every bit of square foot of that space that you're using, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely beautiful. I think you're gonna see a better result than actually trying to push out a 20-gallon or even a 15-gallon, which they work fine. But what I find with them, when you're working with either a 15 or a 20-gallon in a small space, you can't really have more than. And even in the space that you described, you can't even have more than 2 pots, really. You see what I'm saying? Because they grow ridiculous, man. They grow massive on you, man. So a 15 and a 20 is perfect for them. Just got to have the space for it, man.
Oh.
And I guess the idea with the raised beds is just multiple planting of seeds or clones. How are you going to do it? That's interesting. Because I've been debating that in my mind lately.
I think I'm going to move 1 gallons. So I think I'm going to start them in a 1 gallon. I'm either going to try to just transplant them in the 1 gallon. I'm thinking about doing a side-by-side. That company also makes a Velcro 1 gallon that you can take apart. I've got some other brands that do that as well. But I think put the 1 gallons in there. I think spacing them at 18 inches is right. 18-inch offset.
Okay.
And just kind of let them grow in there.
All right, let's pause this for a minute because it just was brought to my attention that our live stream isn't up yet. So I'm going to take a peek at that right quick, see what's going on, then we're going to run it like that. All right. Give us a minute, Joe.
It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. Light it, roll it, load it, light it. I want to grow my own shit. It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. DC Pharma Show. It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma. Check. Used to get my piece from AZ. Mary Jane is the case that they gave me. Trips from the West Coast stop real fast. DC Pharma show the masses how to grow grass. No till the method, be attentive, slow learner. The raw sheets turn that gas to a slow burner. Big worm got the strains in variety. Jeff Sessions trying to fuck up the society. Cannabis community, rise up, eyes up. Fight for your right to light or eyes shut. Loud from the motherland. I'm getting high in stadium. Super gas, no clone, it grown with vibranium. Try coke chasers, council of the grower. Self-sufficiency, that's how we need our smokers. Alien dream turn Girl Scouts into soldiers. Smoking doja. Contact if you come closer. Every Monday, 10 to 11 p.m. Focus on that grow, watch the show with your BM. Comedy, but interviews, real lit. The DC Pharma Show, educate real shit. The DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. I want to grow my own shit. It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma Show. DC Pharma Show. It's that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma, that DC Pharma. Check. Used to get my piece from AZ. Mary Jane is the case that they gave me. Trips from the West Coast stop real fast. DC Pharma show the masses how to grow grass. No till the method, be attentive, slow learner. The raw sheets turn that gas to a slow burner. Big worm got the strains in variety. Jeff Sessions trying to fuck up the society. Cannabis community, rise up, eyes up. Fight for your right to light or eyes shut. Loud from the motherland. I'm getting high in stadium. Super gas, no clone, it grown with vibranium. Try coke chasers, council of the grower. Self-sufficiency, that's how we need our smokers. Alien dream turn Girl Scouts into soldiers. Smoking doja. Contact if you come closer.
All right, y'all. Welcome back one more time. All right. We were actually running the show. And like I said, we was actually running the show. We didn't realize that the live stream wasn't going, so we're going to start this over and push rewind. So my apologies to y'all out there in chat, to the people watching. But thank y'all for waiting, because I see a few of y'all waited on there. We're going to have a good show today for sure. So what we was talking about, like I said, we starting over, man. How was your weekend?
I had a wonderful weekend, absolutely wonderful. Today was wonderful. You know, it's funny, you know, I thought about something. I found a volunteer. So if anybody don't know what a volunteer is, that's just a seed that comes up. I got a cannabis volunteer coming up in one of them 20 gallons that's in my backyard.
Oh, what you mean, man?
I looked out there. I said, damn.
Outside?
Outside cannabis plant is coming up.
From last year?
Yeah, from something.
Something that just took hold?
Yep.
Oh, shit. What you gonna do? You gotta let it grow now?
I'm gonna sex test it.
Yeah.
See if it's a girl.
Now, all right, so if it grow, I mean, it's going to take root, right?
No, it's rooted. Yeah, it's growing.
It's already
rooted.
Can you move it from outdoor to indoor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried. We were thinking about maybe just, you know, saying the hell with it and doing something outdoors. But I got street light right there. And I feel like that street light would
It's going,
really
that's going to mess up your,
Did a what?
I think it'll mess up the flower right there. I mean, that street light is really, really kind of pushing my backyard. But yeah, it's a beautiful day because cannabis is just coming up in my backyard. Just
That's
because.
dope.
They start chucking more seeds in the street. Shit.
Just throwing shit everywhere.
And for y'all that don't know, like I said, we got Stoner 202 on IG. Make sure y'all check him out. He's gonna be on the show from time to time. Go ahead and put him on the camera.
It's already
Jay.
up there.
And also an announcement, huh? Oh, he up there in the corner. I ain't even see you in the cut. An announcement. We got a new engineer with us. We got an ex-NBA player, about 7'1". Sorry, no, I'm just playing. But we do got a new engineer with us today. Jacob actually got more hours or better hours, whatever the case may be. He left DC Pharma, y'all. So we got Jay with us, man. He gonna be rocking with us. That's our new engineer. So like I said, our apologies for the slow start today, man. Like I said, when you in a new environment, things happen, but we got it together and we rolling. So yeah, we have a giveaway today. Thanks to One Deuce at a Dank Look on the City on IG, which is a rolling tray and a lunchbox.
Just a rolling tray.
Yeah. So call in. What's today's caller gonna be? 22.
22.
Caller number 22, right? Call in and this box could be yours with the rolling tray, custom made, for sure. And y'all go ahead, 202-618-9399, 202-618-9399. The number's gonna be up there in chat. It might be up there on the screen as well. I don't know, but you got it, 202. People in the studio could call in. People out there could call in. Whoever calls in, Stone is taking your call. Early. And in the meantime, between time, Stoner also got some news that I want to get to today and talk about, man.
We can do both.
So,
What? No.
yeah, man, you gonna have to juggle
Caller
today,
number
man.
one.
You have to do both. So, I don't know, man. You got. So go ahead, man. Get us started with that YouTube story, because there's a lot been going on with YouTube's cutting out everybody's channel that's got anything cannabis related to it.
And they ain't got nothing to say about it.
They ain't got nothing to say about it. So
So
we're going to get whatever tidbit we got. 202 ran it down for us. He going to tell us the 202 on that.
Got you. So YouTube shutting down and issuing strikes against accounts that feature marijuana or marijuana-adjacent content at an unprecedented rate. The crackdown is leaving many in the community who've built a large subscriber bases and revenue streams wondering what the hell changed. Dante, founder and executive producer of the cannabis entertainment and education production company Loaded Up Entertainment, told High Times his page was issued 3 strikes over the last few months, resulting in a deletion of his YouTube channel last week. A video from the channel's educational series about the best munchies to eat while high was the final strike. Dante was informed days after the deletion. We are definitely considering moving to other platforms, he told us. That might include sites like the WeedTube, which was created in response to cannabis censorship on YouTube. Loaded Up's deletion gave us an awakening call that social media platforms are just a tool for us to use, and that it will be a really great platform to where people can go and not be censored out. So, what does YouTube's community guidelines actually say? Videos that promote violent or dangerous acts or show drug abuse, underage drinking, or smoking, bomb making violate YouTube's community guidelines. Well, when it comes to content featuring marijuana, which is legal in some from 29 states, that seems to be subjective. Do educational videos about how to roll joints qualify as promoting dangerous acts? Do first-person reviews of pipe shows drug abuse according to the video's company standards? For its part, YouTube has remained silent on increased enforcement of ambiguous community guidelines targeting weed-related pages. We reached out for comment, but didn't get one. Here are some theories about the purging. Last year, reports surfaced that showed YouTube was running ads on adjacent content, including videos depicting violence, promoting hate speech, and showing disturbing scenes involving underage children. Numerous corporate advertisers took part in boycotts against YouTube in response, and the company has since made repeated promises to increase enforcement of its community guidelines to ensure that ads don't get placed in improper content. Then, of course, there was the Logan Paul scandal earlier this year, when the vlogger posted a video of a man who committed suicide, since deleted. Public outrage led to a rare open letter from YouTube. The community said it was listening to everyone, saying and acknowledging that the actions of one creator can affect the entire community. Again, it pledged to take action again to prevent similar content from being circulated. Is it possible that weed accounts are vanishing from YouTube as a casualty of these new technologies and enforced directives? Has Google, YouTube's parent company, received a negative feedback from advertisers whose commercials appeared on marijuana content? We don't know, because they haven't told us, or the content creators. Aside from sending out the standard community guideline violation notice, Coral Reef, a globe-trotting influencer who posts videos of her marijuana adventures on a page with about 120,000 subscribers, told us that YouTube's apparent targeting of weed pages puts them squarely on the losing side of the cannabis conversation. Her channel has been spared in the purging so far, but she's recently received a strike against her videos of making edibles. With or without the corporation's involvement, the truth of information will have to be about cannabis will reach more and more people, and instead of being a tool to spread a message for legalization, they have cannabis content creators scrambling to content backup channels or leaving the network entirely. Cole said, YouTube inspired me to believe my voice mattered, and I won't sit down and be silenced now that they've changed their minds.
Well, that's it. That's the story, y'all. What you think, man?
I think it absolutely has to do with money, advertising money. I think it's very sad as far as from an educational standpoint. There's a lot of content being lost. I don't know if all of these people hopefully they have all that content backed up.
Yeah, I'm working on that now, man.
So, I think they're probably starting at the top and purging down. I do think it's probably an algorithm doing it, because it doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the amount of people. And then another article I was reading said that everything's automated, the responses. Like, they're not even responses from people. They're getting responses from a bot, just sending them like the terms of service.
The terms of service, yeah.
Yeah, but the truth is, it's a free service, and they don't owe any, they don't feel like they owe anybody anything, really.
And that's why the title makes perfect sense. That's exactly what it is. It's a purge. Because they started out with the gun shit first. People are doing all the gun stuff. Now they're doing the cannabis or any drug-related issue. Mm-hmm. We can't stop them, that's for sure. But at least now we know it's coming. Now, I think it also has a lot to do with that net neutrality bullshit. Because all this shit started happening as soon as that passed. Okay. And not only that, but now we got the Weed Tube. They actually starting to take their site serious. So now they're rebuilding their site to be more like a YouTube.
Right.
So I might be actually going there as well as soon as they start letting the live stream thing go through. But man, I think it's fucked up, man. Somebody that's been doing YouTube, 6-7 years, man, got content on there they've been getting paid for it, obviously, right? And then all of a sudden they just get shut down with no rhyme and reason, man. And they ain't even give you no excuses, man. They just showing you their guidelines, man. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So we were at 10, but when you stop reading,
you was counting?
Yeah, you can start answering if you want, for sure. And he said you said he was at what, 10?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
number 11.
Our guest today was was, I don't know if he's stuck in traffic.
Sir?
At the WeLink Promotion Networks. Cool peoples. Fuck with him for a minute, you know what I'm saying? He be trying to get his hustle on, his grind on, do his thing. So hopefully he come through tonight. We get to talking.
Before our technical difficulties, we were talking about those custom beds. One thing that was also cool about them, man, is they have that trellis built in. So I'm not gonna have to mess with like running.
Yeah, they come with the
poles
trellis
through the
option.
ground.
Yeah,
So
they come with the trellis option.
The plug and play on the trellis, I think, is another really cool feature.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the fact that they just like we was talking about earlier, how they could custom make your bed for you, 3x7.
Right.
Come on, and you could just drop your seeds or your clones in there, however you choose to grow. We was talking about it earlier. We got cut off. Like I got seeds, man. I want to do the seed route because I got some seeds that I want to pop, but I think I need like double the seeds that I got now.
Right.
So I need to get more seeds because if I'm popping, and I do plan on getting my seeds tested. But I was looking at the cost and that, man. Me and Farmer Freeman gonna have a conversation or something, man.
Right. It adds up when you get.
Yeah, the plant count's ridiculous, man.
Right.
I'm not fitting to pay over a stack. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, if I can't get the cost down on sexing my plants at an early stage, I might pop the seeds that I do have, and then the rest I'm gonna run all clones.
Right. Just
so my first run, I recruit some damage that's been made for sure. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand that. I thought it was very interesting. I don't know if I really realized this or thought about this, but I definitely learned something on their site. It was talking about the depth of the container.
Yeah.
So they sell what they call like a shorty or a soil saver. They have, I think they might have a special name for it. I apologize for not quoting that, but for clones. So it was saying you don't need a deep spot for clones because it doesn't have a taproot, so they grow more lateral rooting.
Right.
Where from a seed, having a deeper container is beneficial because it grows a natural taproot.
Right.
I don't even think I really realized that or thought about that.
But yeah, I've definitely know about the clones not having a taproot, but never really, like you said, paid it any mind.
Right.
You know.
What number?
22.
22. Okay.
So it sounds like we're getting close. Where we at now?
21.
Oh, the next caller will be the winner,
21.
y'all. But
All right.
yeah, man, definitely.
You keep a Pepsi, you see chat.
Who? Yeah, that's a dirty Pepsi right there.
It's a dirty one.
Special Pepsi.
But yeah, special one right there. But yeah, and like we was talking about the square footage or whatever space you may have. You're growing in the closet, you can have a bed. Reach out to grassroots, they'll custom make you a bed. Like we were saying earlier about the square footage. It's best to take advantage of every little space you can, man. For sure.
We got a winner.
We got a winner. Who the winner? Put him on.
Yo.
It's J-Rock.
Man, stop playing. God damn it. Hey, man, we're going to have to block your number after the day, goddamn it.
What do you do?
Hey, congratulations, man. We're going to send that out with you. I know that the hemp butter hasn't gotten to you yet because I was a little late on that, but it's definitely going out. It's going to go out with this box in the tray. And hey, congratulations, man. I swear to God, man. Next time I see you, we're going to get a lottery ticket together.
And J-Rock, let me get that lunchbox, bro.
All right, that's what's up.
Hey, thanks for tuning in every time, man. And catch you next time for sure.
No doubt, no doubt.
Thanks, man.
All right, go.
Man, it make me feel like he the only dude watching our show, man.
Hey, man.
But it ain't because I see the numbers say different.
I don't know what to tell him.
Whatever,
It ain't me now. They understand. I don't know what to tell them.
Hotline. So, yeah, we was talking about the beds and the square footage and.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be, because I think they're 18 inches, but I'm not going to fill it that high. I think I'm only going to fill it to a foot. And so that's, 21 square feet. So that's definitely, if you figure my bag soil, 15 gallons is 2 square feet. So we were talking about 15-gallon container.
Right.
So that's 2 square feet. So that's almost 10 times the size of that. So if you were talking about we only growing 2, right? So you're growing 5 times the size.
That's what I mean. In the same space.
It's huge. That's
in the same space. So
5
it's like,
times the root space.
To me, it's like taking advantage of whatever space that you have going. So if you're growing your 6 plants, instead of having 6 individually pots, actually taking up more space, get you a custom-made bed for whatever size room you got going. They make them. And some people call it what's it called? Square foot gardening.
Right. So that's
It
what
would be called.
So we were talking about spacing. So I believe cannabis, should be about 18 inches. I think.
Right.
Probably 18. That's what kind of broccoli and those larger plants are. And then do that offset space and make a diamond pattern to get that extra in there.
Yeah.
And when you say 18 inches, that's down in the dirt. That's
No, 18 between plants.
between. Okay.
Right. So in a bed, you're talking about you just put one in a container, but now you got a bed. So you have to figure, well, how many plants are we going to put in there? How close can we put them? So I think 18 inches is going to allow.
See, so like, all right. So in the same concept he's speaking on, in a 4x4 bed, technically, you could grow 16 plants in that space if you're going square foot gardening.
Okay.
Now, the best route in doing that would be growing sativas because they grow tall and lanky and not bushy. You see what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, I
So
understand that part.
you'll have a better way getting 16 plants in a 4x4 space if you're growing sativa. Now, the cannabis game, the way it's going now, a lot of plants are now hybrid. It's almost hard to find a straight sativa or a straight indica.
True.
Indica being bushy. So a square foot gardening technique really wouldn't work here unless you skip a space or a diamond pattern like you said. Right. Giving them more space.
Inches, right.
Because
Okay.
they're bushy and they'll spread out more widely than the sativa will growing more straight up.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? So to alleviate that, instead of maybe growing 16 plants in a 4x4 area, you'll do well growing 8 plants if you don't know if you have sativa, indica,
or
whatever.
indica, yeah.
But if you're growing 8 instead of 16, you know that you're giving your plant the space they need.
For growth, yeah, true. All right.
And it looks like, the big grows I've seen out west where they're doing bed grows, they plant the plants in there, and then they use like a double to triple trellis system. And they kind of let it grow into those, into that space.
Wow.
So I'm going to do it a little bit different. But, you're looking at basically canopy management, the same thing. And these beds come with what we were talking about, this trellis attachment. They're supported by PVC.
Okay.
So they come with a little hole already set up for you to hook your trellis into the bed. So I don't know if you've seen some of my pictures, but right now I've got PVC like running down to the floor and built like the frame for my netting.
Okay.
So this is going to be cooler, better
just
all
sound-
around.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Crazy.
It's more cleaner. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be nice.
Sound fun.
More of a plug and play system for anybody out there that's really trying to, you know what I'm saying? I keep saying Grassroot. I like them. That's the website. They're reasonably priced. They do have competition and other, if you don't like Grassroot for whatever reason, you want to go somewhere else, look for these same kind of beds. They're not the only one that make them. I'm not going to sit here. I don't get paid by Grassroot. So they're not the only ones that make them, but I think they're a decent and fair company. And they're geared more towards the cannabis industry.
They also had good customer service, I will say. They had the bed made in 24 hours and shipped out.
Did they really?
Yeah. So it was
yeah.
good.
See, I wasn't even expecting that. I wasn't even expecting
positive.
that from them.
Positive experience. I'm interested to see the quality of the cloth.
I think
it
it's nice.
is, and I'll check all that out, and we can review it.
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
bring it on
definitely.
and show it or whatever. Take some pictures. I'm gonna try to take some pictures of the rebuild because I'm gonna try to do that this weekend. So.
How about you, Stone? Have you started growing yet?
Give me a month, man. 30
month.
days, I got you.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
hey, that's the pictures right there. See, look,
Okay.
our engineers on point ahead of time before we even get to. These are the Grassroot raised beds that we're speaking on. They come in sizes all the way from 4x4 to whatever imaginations can come up in your mind. If you need them 80-foot long, they will make them 80-foot long for you.
That is cool.
If however long you need them, they will custom make them for you. But for the most part, 4x4, 4x8s are the most popular ones. 4x16s. But the benefits, I believe, like we was talking about earlier to these pots, is the mass of soil that you can actually fit into them, man. You know what I'm saying? And then microbial life,
Look at that, fam.
it's just plentiful in them. I'm telling you,
So
like
you're doing
That's cool.
Are you gonna do blue mats or how are
So
you?
you'll
Your
feel-
hand-
That's dope.
a lot of people that know
That's
me
way
know I was
better than,
always
like-
talking about top
man.
feeding and all that. But I've been seeing a lot of positive reviews and a positive feedback in particular period about the blue mats. I haven't really heard a lot of people complain. I hear people here talking about they get clogged up every so often, depending on the brand or variation that you might have.
I've personally had trouble getting them dialed in, like I was asking
Right.
Joshua on that one show. I've got a set of them sitting right now that I haven't gotten dialed in. I'm thinking about building my bed. I'm gonna build a set bed underneath it. But I did think about just putting pallets on the floor, setting it on pallets, and then doing blue mats on that. But I might do both. I don't know.
We had another story, but we're gonna save it for next week. Our guest finally actually showed up.
Awesome.
So we're gonna take them in for sure in a hot second. But like we was talking about, man, I think it's worth for anybody that's growing in the DC area, whether you're growing in the basement, closet, in the corner, in the den, outside, inside.
There you go. That's probably a 4x8 tent.
Yeah, that's a 4x. No, that's actually a 4x4. The tent is a 4x8.
Yeah.
The tent is a 4x8, but those are actually 4x4 pots. Yeah, and these sizes that you see here, these are the most popular and common size. These are the sizes that you could just order right there immediately. But they also have another tab if you want custom made. And I'm telling you, whatever size your dimension of your room is, basement, closet, whatever, they can make it for you. And it don't cost much, man. It is cheap. It really is cheap, man.
That's cool.
When y'all sit here, y'all hear the custom made, custom size, and you think it's gonna cost you a lot of money. It's not, man. These people are really reasonably priced, and this is what they do, man. You know, this the game they in. They I haven't heard negative feedback about grassroots yet, and I've heard about grassroots now for about a year and a half.
So when I set up my tent, I'm gonna let you come throw that in the bottom of my tent, man.
Man, whenever you ready to set up your tent, man, I'll be more than glad to help you, man.
Because that look way, like y'all was saying, it look way better than pots. Like
yeah, it is,
I was
man.
thinking
It really
6
is.
pots,
Yeah.
and I'm good. Nah, that's way better.
It just gives you the room, and man, when you finish, you chop them down. You don't have to pull your plant out.
You just chop it down.
You
But
chop it right at
feeding
the
it
base.
like you feeding all of them at the same time. Like different strains take different feedings, correct?
No, not in this system.
This
Nah,
is
they all take the same
I'm
thing.
glad you asked that question.
Yeah. Break it down.
In the organic, no-till, whatever organic system that you're growing in, you're not feeding your plants. What you're feeding is your soil.
Right.
So, therefore, if you have a good living microbial life in your soil, you're good, man. You're good. You're good. If you got them positive bacteria and fungi in your soil, positive beating the negatives, because you're going to have some negatives in there, which is the anaerobic bacteria and stuff like that.
Okay.
You're going to have those in there, pockets and stuff, but you have to have more of the positives in your soil. That's the only way you're going to have a decent growth. You see what I'm saying? Now, we could get into how you get, you know what I'm saying, a positive soil and all that, but another discussion for another day. We got our guest here today. We want to introduce my man. I call him Eagle because I know him from the streets. I know him from the hood. I know he probably don't like to hear that, man, but it's hard for me to call out people by the government when I'm not used to doing that, man. So I'm going to let him introduce himself to the people again, because we had him on here before. And yeah, now, man. We running late, man. Come on. Nah, you come on up here. Eagle, come on up here and sit in the middle with us, man. You know the drill, man. Yeah, bring the paper with you, man, because you got your folks with you. I don't know everybody on the panel, so it's your chance to introduce everybody. No, get everybody at the table. And them drinks y'all see at the table, help yourself.
Oh, we on commercial, I'm good.
No, you're not on commercial, but you're still good. What's up, man? So look, y'all go ahead and have y'all take y'all seat at the table.
Come up here, 'cause that's what PR when she got some.
I got a chair over here.
Come up here.
Huh? Yeah, I want a camera over there.
I want to come up here.
So yeah. Let us sit next to you and me right here.
Come on.
We got another chair right here.
Yeah, we ain't that big, though.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
There we go. Hey. All right.
Just make sure you talk close to the mic.
Yes, indeed. Make sure I got a big voice. I'm gonna go ahead and hand you this mic. They could probably hit my big ass voice from over here. And like I said, I call you Eagle because I know you from the streets, dog.
Right.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. You've been on my show before. Look,
Right.
we had such a positive feedback with this dude on my shows that I had to have him back. And he is going to be back one more time. which is gonna be is it May the 7th?
May 7th.
May 7th, he's gonna be back with us. Reason being, he's gonna tell us tonight. Ain't got another mic right here. All right, I'll take that one. I'll take it.
Nah, I take that.
All right.
A little
Make sure you talk into it though.
Yo,
But with that being said, we're running short on time, so go ahead and introduce yourself so we can get this going.
well, my
with the
name
rest
is
of your crew.
Jose Ross. He already said welcome me back, so I brought the family with me. We Link Promotions, We Link Girls. We promoting. We got a show coming up May 12th. May 12th is called the Mother's Day Special. It's another Neverson Show event. Shout out to Neverson. Can the camera point to the team or something over there? Because it's not really about me. It's about the team.
Yeah, there they go. Oh, there they go.
That's Sean Neverson over there in the red, one of the greatest comedian. You got the Sound Productions over there. We got one of the We Link girls over there that's running through her We Link paperwork, China Doll. Hollywood, the artist, up and coming, great. And that's the family over there. And this right here beside me is the lovely, tell them your name.
I'm Bumby.
Go ahead, speak into the mic too.
Bumby. Not like Bumby the rapper, but like Bumblebee. So, like,
All right. I got a question. Since you already ran through the names, we know everybody now. TNS platform. What is the TNS?
TNS is called, like I said once again, the Neverson Show.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Neverson hooked up maybe like 2016, and we built this platform for any type of artist. Once again, like I said before, last time I was here, that's Sean Neverson that helped me build like for comedians, artists. I said this before, it don't matter what type of talent you could bring to the table to, you know what I'm saying, for us to help chase your career, you know what I'm saying, and put into it. So that's what the Neverson Show about. You never know what's going to happen at the Neverson Show, so you got to either be there or check it out, subscribe it, etc.
And this show,
he mad funny too.
give him that mic, man.
Hey,
Pass that mic around, yeah. Give him that mic. You got your show over here, man.
Team man, y'all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everybody over there all quiet, man. Look, y'all make my man mad, man.
Well, I can stay right here.
You can stay right where
I can
you
stay
at.
right here.
We see you.
Oh, I'm Gucci.
We see you.
I can get the J and everything.
We see you.
I'm good. I'm right here with mine.
So,
Word.
I had a question for you. All right, this is off topic. Not off topic, but it's kind of on topic. The show that you got coming this May 12th, Mother's Day, right?
May 12th. Yep.
This is all incorporated with TNS, right?
It's the TSP up there. That's the Sound Production. And there's an artist back there named Journey, and you know she here represent for her brand. So it's like different brands right now that's in house with me. Everybody know we Link Girls, We Link Promotions, and we are promoting TSP, TNS, which is the Sound Production.
Right.
The Neverson Show. That's what we is. So the Neverson platform, it bring artists of any type of talent.
So what we got to look forward to this show?
On Mother's Day?
Yeah, on Mother's
It's
Day.
about mothers, man.
Okay.
Everybody know how
All the
to feel.
beautiful mothers definitely have to come out. And if you love your mama, you need to just bring her out Saturday, May 12th. Doors open at 4. The show starts at 5 and it ends to 9. Like, it will be worth it. And it'll be the best $20. Something to enjoy with your mama. And, you know, we definitely celebrating the beautiful mothers because they go above and beyond.
Is it cool? Because look,
Yeah.
I'm hosting this show now.
Yeah, you gonna be there.
But do y'all know what y'all asking for when y'all brought me? And look, man, you see how I'm doing right now? This is how I gotta be all the time. This is how I function, man.
You my man,
You know how the Tin Man on the Wizard
my
of Oz
man,
need
man.
oil to walk around and shit.
You know I produce and write the shows with my partner, so you know, like, we got breaks for you.
Hey, man, but I know a lot of mamas that like weed too, so I think it's all good, man. I think
you know,
it's all
the
good,
owner,
man.
you
know
know,
what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
to American Legion. This is at 5716 Marlboro Pike, Forestville, Maryland. This is our 10th show, and this is We Link Promotions 10th show. But with Neverson added, this is like our 6th show together, which has been great. We've been like almost through the whole DMV. And we also did a tour. Shout out to Carlos Holcomb, Team Motivation, broadcast.
Team
assistant.
motivation.
It's the family, man. So like, it's no exceptions. I'm from DC. I'm from here. Be a lot of places, but like, I'm here to put people together that's Even if
Okay.
you can't coheat, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that from you.
We'll make it work.
From you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely understand that. But you, as a female,
Powerhouse.
as a female in this industry, how hard is it for you to make move in this business? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel it's harder or easier for you? You know what I'm saying? Do you use your beauty as your advantage, or do people look at you be like, nah? Is it hard or easier?
You gonna put me on spotlight like that?
You know.
Okay. Well, I will say it is a little bit more difficult because, as you said, like, you know, beauty and things like that, and the world can be so shallow that they will look at you only for shit, face, ass, and titties. They don't even look at the intellect or anything as that nature. And I feel like I'm too powerful, too good of a person. So at this point, shoot.
Now I know there's
it
some
can
of
be
the
difficult.
obstacles that a lot of females face, that's for sure, which is like looking at your body, whatever, not taking you seriously, or thinking they're gonna get some, excuse my language, thinking they're gonna get some ass if I let you in the door a little bit, or whatever the case may be. How do you navigate around the bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
Faith and determination. Like,
Dang.
like,
Rerun that.
So now, you know, all jokes aside though, man, how was your reception out here in the DMV area of what it is that you're doing?
It's been mad love. Like,
Mad
I'm from
love.
Ohio, so like the city I'm from. Right, shout out to Ohio,
What city on
Dayton,
Ohio? Dayton, Ohio?
Dayton, Ohio. Like, it's
Man, Ohio big as hell.
yours.
Look,
Okay.
this is my experience with Ohio, right? I don't want to get everybody in my past, but this is how I know Ohio big as hell. Because when you get locked up in the feds, the next thing deeper than motherfuckers from DC is people from Ohio. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the way you tell, like, how you know DC Pharma, how you know, because they give you a fucking number on your wristband, man. You know what I'm saying? And them numbers relate to where the fuck you from, and the states or whatever the case may be. So
Right.
I know as far as when you're in the feds, my experience, I don't know if you had experience with it or whatever the case may be.
You know everything's a number. Everything, everybody, whatever got a number to it.
It's a big place, man. I was just saying that to say it was a big place, man, because
It's a
Ohio, it's a lot of people there,
That's
man.
Yeah. Shout out to Ohio, but that's where I'm from. In Erica, it was a little bit more difficult because it was a little bit more smaller and people are a little bit more small-minded. They show love and support the best way, but DC show love
They
and
smaller
support.
than DC?
Don't we never see?
Man.
Don't we show love?
What
in
happened,
DC?
brother?
Don't we
What
show
happened?
love in DC?
Too much love out here. I'm from New York. They show too much love out here. The weed too
Oh,
good. I
man,
had to
thought you
stay
was
out
from
here.
How long you been out here in DC
I had to
then?
stay 5 years, man.
See, 'cause I wouldn't
5
even-
years.
You
You
been
can
here
walk
too
around
long
and smoke
already.
this shit.
Because listening to you speak, I wouldn't even know you was from New York. And that's
Man,
something I
listen.
can pick up real easy. Yeah, you been here too long, bro.
Hey, I've been here long enough, and I'm staying.
So you do you like it out here for sure?
Man, love it out here, man.
Love
Too
it.
much love, man. Good, righteous love, real love.
I like it out here.
What?
I
Don't
hate
do
it
it.
too.
Oh, you hate it?
That's only somebody that can
That
say that
been here.
where they from. You know, it's my own. And look, and this is why I say I like it and I hate it, because I know when I went on vacation, I went to Puerto Rico. I stayed out there for like a month.
You ain't want to come back.
Okay.
I did want to come back.
Oh.
After the month, I wanted to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
don't get me wrong, Puerto Rico is beautiful. Who the fuck wants to leave that shit? But Slim, wherever the fuck you from, no matter where you from, it draws you back, man.
It
It
do.
draws you back. You need that familiarity. You know what I mean?
That's home. That's where you get
Yeah,
your
yeah.
like that grounded from. Like, all right, this is what I.
Funny
No.
shit though. As soon as I came back, man, it was gunshots going off and shit. I was like, oh shit, I'm back.
Welcome home.
No bullshit, man.
Shit, I went home to New York straight to a funeral.
Nah,
Right.
Straight to a funeral.
It's real everywhere.
I said, yeah, I'm in the crib. I'm at the crib.
Man, I got outfits. Like, I don't wear dress clothes a lot, but the ones I'm wearing is either for a wedding or a funeral, or
Right.
maybe even a graduation. So I don't have more than like 4 casual outfits in my closet and shit.
Terrible, man.
I got 2 suits. I role play with one of mine, though,
Yeah, yeah.
for the ladies.
I don't even want to get into all that right now.
Shit.
He said road pain.
I'm motherfucking show y'all niggas something so you can keep
Dr.
that bitch.
Love's in the house.
I got something so you can keep that bitch. Role play.
Hey, hold up, man. I got to
Black
get my
Panther
engineer
one
right
night.
quick. I know we getting close to that time, but I want to know if we can go at least 10 minutes over tonight, man. That's
Show
cool.
love.
Cool, man.
Yeah, show love.
So,
Show love. Where Eddie Kane at? Is Eddie here?
nah, man.
Eddie
I
ain't
ain't gonna do the late
Huh?
nights, man.
Saturdays from 1 to 4.
Well, I'm trying to come up here on Saturdays on Eddie Kane. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up on Eddie Kane, man.
And then, as far as you've been doing your comedy, right, Neverson?
Sir?
Did you start out in New York or in DC?
No, I started in New York about 13 years ago.
And then is that something that just came to you naturally, or is it something that you put thought in? Actually, or maybe should I do
No,
this?
it
or
came
maybe not?
naturally.
It came
naturally, yeah. It's a big story behind it, but it came naturally. Just started doing it, you know. And it kind of took off, and, you know, got some good places real quick.
Now, New York's pretty
too
big,
fast.
man. Like, New York
Yeah.
big as fuck. New York, like, I mean, fucking DC probably could fit in Brooklyn alone, I think.
Right. You're right
So,
about that.
with that being said, how's the comedy scene in New York compared
Well,
to the
it's
one
big.
out here in DC?
It's big because, see, when you think about New York and you think the comedy scene, you got to think about New York State all the way up to Albany and all that stuff. That's where all the prisons are.
Right.
And, you know, they pay for comics to come in and entertain them too.
No
So
shit.
It's a big market, you know. That's like a graduation type of market. But in the boroughs, you know, you got 5 boroughs in the city that you use, and you gotta tour through them, and then Long Island, got to get out there and.
Man, that's
you
fucked
know,
up. They don't do
let
that
your
shit
feet
down
on
Wagon Hut. God damn.
That shit funny, nigga.
No, we
Nigga want
don't go
jokes
down
down
there.
here too, man. Damn.
Right.
But nah, that's what's up, man. Have you done one of those shows?
Yeah, I've done.
Now hold up, man. Let me ask you,
Too many shows.
are they?
That's
Can they?
My man got shows.
Can they grab your ass up if you ain't funny?
Like,
Is that a worry for you?
man, no. Well, they throw shit.
Oh no! Do they literally throw shit, or do they just throw obstacles?
They throw obstacles.
Okay.
Bottles,
Sometimes shit.
sunglasses,
Yeah.
earrings,
Damn. No cut card.
bras.
Man, you might get shanked if you ain't funny out that shit.
One motherfucker wasn't so funny, bitch threw an old tampon at him.
Ah.
That's
So that's one of them.
That motherfucker walked off the stage never to do comedy again.
So if
Yeah,
you ain't
he
showing
quit.
your
He quit.
material, that ain't
He
one of the
definitely
places you
quit.
want to be visiting.
Yeah, no, that ain't you. Don't want to do it like that. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, I've done a lot. But I was able to plant my feet here in DC due to the connections with WeLink. Just the name alone made sense. Just like, you know, comedy came natural to me. It came natural to, you know, have the backing of a strong, solid promotion in the nation's capital. What's the best place to do that?
I mean, now,
I
man,
done been to
Right, I
Atlanta
love
and
DC.
everywhere.
you can only do.
It's the best
You
place.
could do. Don't get me wrong. You could do everything on your own, but you
Right.
can only do so much
Yeah,
without
yeah,
a
yeah.
community or people behind
Absolutely,
you. You see
man.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So definitely, man, I feel your movement. I feel the WeLink movement. We definitely got some big things to announce in the future. You know what I'm saying? So, man, y'all keep doing what you're doing. You put a beautiful team together for sure, man. So, you know, with things going on in the city and all that, I think coming together as a force would definitely help anything or any dream or aspiration that any one person in your group got going. It's just that having that backbone of support behind them, man.
Right.
You know, people need that motivation, man. For real, man. Because sometimes you might don't feel like getting up. Sometimes you might don't feel in the fucking mood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We humans, man. We get into that mode, man. But when you got a team behind you, it's like working out. It's like working out. When you working out by yourself, the shit boring as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, you got people behind you motivating you, pushing you on. You can do one more rep. You know what I'm saying? That shit makes a fucking difference, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we get through what we need to get going, man. You know what I'm saying?
Since we is on a smoke show, what would Uncle Grump say around this time, Pee Wee?
Man, if my uncle's here right now, that motherfucker, because I'm smoking some good gas, by the way. I'm smoking some real good gas out here. But my uncle would come out here. He done smoked 239,000 cigarettes in a day.
Damn.
And this motherfucker, 179 years old, I'm telling you, he got like 60 kids. He only claimed 12 of them.
Ain't
This
no point in
motherfucker would be
stopping
smoking. If he was here right now, he'd be like, man, this is why I travel with you, Nav. Cause every time you go somewhere, it be lit to tea.
It'd be what?
I mean, we go everywhere. It be lit to tea. You know what I mean? And I appreciate it. That's why I love my nephew. That's why if anybody's
Hashtag
fucking with him, I
lit to
swear
tea.
for God, I
No,
got his guns outside.
Hashtag Little T, man.
Man, my uncle ain't no joke, man. I keep him with me all the time.
Nah,
He in the car right now. I'm gonna say out here, cause I got the gas already in the car. If I make it in, I make it in. Tell niggas I said what's up.
Harriet Tubman out there?
Huh?
Harriet Tubman out there?
Yeah, you know my uncle. You know he told me.
Man, look, man. My uncle snitched on me, man.
What'd he say?
Man, look, this what happened, man.
What'd he say?
My uncle asked me for some fucking weed. I said, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I get Unc some weed. I give him some pack. You know what I'm saying? He ain't clarified. I give him some damn pack. He's used to Reggie. I didn't know. Unc calls my mom's up. What the fuck is your son out here selling this shit? I think he put crack in my weed and whoop whoop. Moms don't even know I sell fucking weed and shit. But now I got to deal with that shit too. So yeah, man. You know. Mom thought I was an angel for the fucking longest, man. Oh, let it out the cat out the bag, man. So that's what happened with me, man.
Yeah. My uncle, I passed him a J I got from DC. I brought it from New York. I gave it to him. I gave it to that motherfucker. I said, Unc, man, tell me a story that don't make no sense. He hit that bitch. He said, hey, man, one dark day in the middle of the night, two dead motherfuckers got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other. One nigga pulled out a sword and shot the motherfucker. A deaf policeman, he heard the noise. He came and he shot the two dead boys. Look, if you don't believe this lie is true, ask a blind motherfucker. He saw it too. That nigga in the car, I'm telling you, he's in the car. He's in the car. He just ain't want to come in and fuck the show up. He ain't want to fuck the show up. Shout out to my uncle.
You got an artist as well.
Mother's Day, May 12th.
Gotta check
Neverson
them out
Show.
May 12th, man.
May 12th.
This will be the 10th show, 6th show for the TNS show platform. Excuse me. This is the 10th show for We Link Promotions. Like I said before, shout out to Carlos Holcombs, Team Motivation Broadcasting System. Man, we came a long way since 2014, man.
Who's Carlos Holcomb?
Big low key.
Partner, man. That's
Big low key.
All right, man. I ain't trying to be funny, though.
Yeah.
How y'all get Migo names, man? Man, I ain't trying to be funny,
real,
Your name Jose.
Real talk, my father name, my father. That's my king, man. That's my king. His name is Jose Rossi. I don't know how to say his last name, but and that's my name. So people who
Like
know
no
me,
bullshit, yeah.
I'm using my real name. Like my name is
You know Spanish?
Jose Ross. I know a little
¿Tú
bit.
sabes español?
I can't pasa. A little bit, man. But like, I'm from DC, man. Like,
Nah, no bullshit. I'm just fucking around because I'm half Puerto Rican and shit. And I'm half.
Oh, you definitely know more than what I know.
You know, my government name fucking J-Ron, and it should be Pedro and shit. So, I ain't gonna say too much on that, man.
I feel yo.
So that's why I asked, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That your man bringing it out, man. Your man bringing it out.
Right.
May 12th, man.
Right.
May 12th.
May 12th.
American.
I want all the mothers and the baby mothers to be in attendance to witness the funniest shit you could ever see for your mama.
Good.
For your mama. It's Litty.
Who is
gonna
Hollywood,
be
man? I
Litty.
keep hearing you say Hollywood, man. Who is Hollywood?
That's one of the next best rappers coming out, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you, and the thing about me,
Shout out
like,
Hollywood.
It's passion. Like I rap. I'm an entrepreneur, so I've done a lot that I see either my siblings or good friends or whatever done before, and I might see some dose in you that you don't even see. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna attack it in the rate. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to drop the ball. I'm gonna still work with you if you drop the ball. There's no need for neither one of us to waste each other time. You feel me? So
Now hold up.
just
Your
love.
artists, your rappers, right? Any cannabis music? This is a cannabis show, man. I love weed. I love cannabis. Y'all, is there any rapping about weed going on, man? Because if it is, y'all need to shoot video. Bring it on here on my show so we can put it on broadcast, man.
I got some right now.
Yeah. What you got, man? May 7th.
Yo, I got a mic
May
right here,
7th.
bro. It's a mic right here.
You want to pass the mic?
Huh?
It's a mic
Hey, man.
Litty T,
here.
man.
It's on you. We ain't got much time.
You
though,
might as
but
well get lit
look,
to tea.
We getting ready to wrap it up, so we ain't gonna get into it. What's your
Right.
artist name right there? Hollywood. Okay, my bad. I thought that was Hollywood over there.
No,
My
Hollywood
bad.
right
I done put some age on you that you shouldn't have had.
Shout out to Big Andre too, man, from Salta, South Carolina. If don't nobody know where that's at, look it up. That's who actually put Hollywood my way. So that's the links, that's the connection. It ain't even in the area, you know what I'm saying? We just
Yeah.
touching shit, you know what I'm saying? So
But hopefully, look, we're gonna be here again in May 7th?
May 7th.
May 7th, because you got so many artists. We gotta do this again,
and
man.
Dame's coming May 7th, though. That's the comedian, man.
Yeah, man. That's so you got another comedian.
That's their light.
Now let me ask, Neverson, have you heard of Comedy Bud?
Oh, yeah.
He's a good friend of mine, mate.
Yeah.
Pretty funny dude, man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
I wish
that's
I'd
my
have got
man.
him on the show, but that's your thing, so I wasn't gonna do all that.
Well, no.
Maybe
no,
next
nothing
time.
but love.
Next
That's-
time, man.
That's
'cause-
why it's nothing but love. Because
Yeah,
like, as soon as I
love
got
putting
here,
funny
cats
people
like him,
together,
yeah,
man.
embrace
For
me.
sure,
yo.
man. I
So,
love
yeah.
comedy, man. Like I said, man, I smokes a lot. And nothing takes away pressure than laughter, man, for real, man. No matter what the fuck you're going through, man.
Right.
So I definitely love that in my life, for sure.
Right.
This, like I said, man, we got to do this again,
No
May
question,
7th.
man. You already
Your
know.
artists need to come in here with this video with some weed shit, man. You know
You hear that call out. You hear that shout out.
Yeah, I'm going to call you out, Hollywood.
Shout out Hollywood.
Yeah, especially with a name
video
like
gonna be
Hollywood,
crazy.
because y'all got that fire out
show
there.
'em
You know what I'm
something.
saying? So, yeah, you got to definitely come through and show something. I really don't want you to do the live thing on stage because I think it takes away from who you might really be, because you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and bring a nice quality video over here if you can between now and that time. You know what I'm saying? Show the people who you are and what you got going, man. 'Cause, you know, and with that being said, I want to thank everybody that showed up today. Shout out to Superstar Bud. I want to shout you out too. Kevo, my whole Simple City fan.
Yes, sir.
In the building today.
Yes, sir.
The chat. Congratulations, J-Rock.
You did.
Man, I'm gonna have to put you on the block list for next week or something. I don't know. I love you, but we're gonna have to figure something out, goddamn. We're gonna have to cut your rabbit foot off or something. With that being said, thanks